I got a chance to play the Ghost Recon Wildlands closed beta recently, and I came away with a feeling really positive about it. Ghost Recon Wildlands is the next in obviously the Ghost Recon games, and it's a bit different in the sense that it's open world. But at the same time, to me, I felt a lot of what made Ghost Recon pretty cool. I remember very fondly the Advanced Warfare. Warfare. I can never remember the way all these games sound the same. But you had like a 16-player co-op game, which is awesome. But anyway, this is condensed a little more down to 4, and you can play it on your own, or you can play it with up to 3 friends. And there was something about exploring the open world, going to areas, discovering new things, picking up new intel, interrogating people to find new stat points or weapon attachments or weapons. And I don't know, there's something really cool about the structure of this game. Very quickly I sort of compared it to The Division in my head, and it has elements of it, and at the same time it's quite different. But in terms of having the two of them there together, I very much veered towards Ghost Recon Wildlands. It doesn't have the stats or the sort of random loot that The Division has, but it definitely has the gunplay, and the gunplay here is much better. It feels so much freer as well. Like after playing this, I went back to The Division, and Division feels quite chunky in its controls. It feels quite blocky and rigid compared to the smoothness and the fluidity of the combat in Ghost Recon Wildlands. There are main missions, side missions, and in this beta there was only one of the 21 areas in the game, and this area was still quite massive, to the point where I could get into helicopters and planes and fly around. And visually the game is rather quite nice. I played it potentially on the weakest console, which is the Xbox One, which is where the game will probably look at its worst, and I still thought it looked really good. The draw distance looked great. It was nice details, and everything looked good to me anyway. But there was something about just driving around, seeing some bad guys, taking them out, just discovering new little villages, watching the citizens of these areas just simply get on with their daily lives, and then you come in and you take out these drug lords or whatever it is. And there's just something about being in the world that I really enjoyed. I actually stopped playing it simply because I am going to probably dive pretty hard into this game when it comes out. And the funny thing is I said that with The Division after playing the beta. Well, actually, I was a little bit more tentative with the beta of The Division. I was like, it's got potential. And then I played it, and I didn't feel all of the potential. And jumping back to it now, I played The Division actually for a couple hours after I finished playing this, just to sort of compare the two. And I feel like I probably won't be going back to The Division once Wildlands comes out. And I know it's a bit of a silly thing because they are quite different in a lot of ways. It's just, to me, I want Wildlands to take up my time. There's just something about how everything is structured, how it plays, how it looks, how it feels. You don't feel like you're on this strong story where you've got to get this cutscene, then you've got to go here and you've got to go there. You are given a massive open world, and you've got to tackle whatever. To me, actually, it reminds me in a way of some of the best part of, it's going to sound weird, like Crackdown, where you had these leaders and you take them out in any order, and you could just explore the world and kick some citizens or get into a car or whatever. You had the freedom, but you also had the fun of figuring things out and getting more. And the other thing is there's levels, but it's not really a big thing. You get stat points to upgrade. It's got an incredibly deep, as well, surprisingly deep stat tree, and you use skill points and resources to upgrade these things. And you get resources by literally visiting areas and scanning areas and then tagging the supplies. And there's something about the progression that way, to me, that felt a lot more rewarding than headshotting the same enemy 50 times and getting a ding level up type thing. This felt a lot more enjoyable, and definitely I think when Wildlands comes out next month, I will be diving into the game pretty deep, and I actually cannot wait to play it. First off, thanks for getting to the end of the video, but second, I want to be honest, I hate these outro things. They're annoying where people plead to watch a video or like or subscribe, but actually if you do subscribe it does really help, and it's nice to have an outro video where it's a little bit different than just having it go blank. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, no, yeah, don't worry about it.